Growing flax and weaving linen are among the oldest forms of human labor. You can find mentions of linen in early Irish law codes and in the lives of the saints. But it was only from 1700 onwards that Irish linen emerged as the island's main export. In the growing English market, Irish wool was virtually banned, but Irish linen was welcomed. A new transatlantic trading system emerged. Flaxseed was shipped from America to Ireland. It was transformed into linen, bleached, finished, and then exported again. Irish linen depended on local skills, especially the harnessing of water power, but it was always highly sensitive to world events. During the American Civil War, Europe was deprived of cotton, and there was a boom in Irish flax and linen. In the mid-20th century, there was another boom in flax growing as supplies from Belgium and Russia were cut off by war. To learn more about sowing, growing and harvesting flax, let's turn to Tom Flemming, a retired farmer who has vivid memories of the crop.
Fields of flax were sown in the springtime of the year, April, and good land, preferably good land. Heavy red loam was preferable. Sowing wasn't easy. The linseed was a fine oily type seed that slipped through your hands easily, and it was sowed mostly with corn fiddle or seed sower fiddle. Came out of the fiddle far too easily, and sometimes it was hard to set the fiddle to get the proportionate amount of seed on the ground. The seed came in bags. That's the actual bag that been used, and the date on it 1941. Growing of the flax was very natural. It was used potash to enhance the growth during the season, and then in August, about the second week of August, it was ready for pulling. The pulling was, in my time, was mainly done by hand. The flax was then transported to a lint dam, which was always in a low place close to a shuch or a supply of water. And in dry weather that was difficult too, to get the proper amount of water to float all the flax in the dam. Had to have it completely submerged in water. The flax remained there for up to 8 to 12 days. It was heavy going. The beets were heavy, the flax was wet. But we got it transported out to dry fields and dry ground and had it dried. There were lots of local mills who scotched flax for the farmers. Anywhere there was water, feed of water from a sluice and a mill, there was a flax mill, and scotchers scotched throughout the winter, provided work in the winter time. The flax was then sold at the market according to the quality and the grade. It was very hard to get a good grade. The people who were purchasing it were not easy to please.
This whole area, there's a long history of flax. This is the town land of Ballyvick-na-Kelly, Ballymccormick and Lurgan-Ban, and the River Laggins over there. And this was an ideal place for growing flax. And at one time or another, all these fields were planted in flax. And that, and going back, stretching way back towards the 1880s, there was no crop since then exceeded the number of acres of flax. Over 250,000 acres of flax were put in Ulster, and at no time any other crop ever exceeded that. And that was all done with horses and manpower. Back in 1944, when I was a wee lad, I can remember my father and his brother pulling flax by hand, and 12 beats made a stook, and they pulled 23 stook each, so that's 23 multiplied by 12. That's what they done each day. Good flax pullers going in early in the morning there and working the whole day could have earned almost a week's wages in one day. We still grow a bit of flax yet. We always grow a few acres. There's a demand locally for it, and we have been doing it for a long time, and we'll continue to do it while we're still able.